Hey, peace y'all. This is the Views from the 7 podcast. This shit got Spence. I'm joined my homeboy, Ivan.
What's good?
Shout out to Skinny. We getting right to it, goddammit. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I was about to.
Right, you see the look?
Yeah, I was about to.
See?
Wifey in the building.
Yeah.
Cutty.
What's going on, man? Jersey.
What's up?
Hey, man, what's going on? I'm just happy to be here.
Hey, man, we had a brother in here from Jersey, right?
Sure did.
And
Okay.
when I was first, I was looking into you. I was like, damn, man, you sound like you from here.
Yeah.
Because the dude we had in here, he had like the busted shit. Jersey, son. Jersey. What's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm here, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Man, it's like you fucking you blue.
Yeah.
The blue of Vegas.
Mm.
You know who blue is, don't you? You don't even know. You said
He said, yeah, fuck it, yeah.
You talking
Get
about
blue.
from the Temptations?
No, nigga, what?
Temptations?
Who is Blue?
Melvin.
Us all.
No.
I know the Blue you're talking about, but
I'm talking about Master P. Black and blue.
Oh my God!
Man, you in like a million things, man.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Man, man, tell the people, man, who is Cutty, man? What is Cutty doing?
So Cutty's an entertainment mogul. I'm coming from Jersey. I'm out here on the West Coast just trying to expand my business. I see that Las Vegas is very small with indie support, so we're big on indie. So we're just coming out here trying to change the scene, trying to bring some new opportunities and just to build myself mostly. You know, I've been on the East Coast for about 25 years of my life, so now I'm transitioning over to the West Coast. I'm just discovering like new things. I'm doing new things, so I'm just enjoying the ride mostly.
Has it been an easy transition?
No, it's actually been hard.
Really?
It's hard coming from the East Coast to the West Coast. I don't know. I feel like the East Coast and the West Coast so different.
What's the hardest part of the transition?
Just trying to fit in. I feel like I'm mad. Like I feel like I talk mad fast. I move mad fast, and everybody look at me like, "Yo, what did you just say? Like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Like, hold on, wait, give me like 5 seconds."
Yeah, I heard that. I've never actually been on the East Coast, but I heard the pace is super.
Yeah, we super fast
It's
out there.
fast. It's very
Like
fast.
you could get up and then boom, somebody hitting your phone at like 8 a.m. talking about something. Yo, you want to go out? Like, what's up? You want to go over here? And then 11 a.m. you over here, and then 1 p.m. you over here. Like it's a lot going on. Like
I'm starting to hear it now.
What part of Jersey you from?
I'm from. I was born in North Jersey, but I was raised in South Jersey, so I just claim the whole Jersey. I was born in Lakewood, but I moved over to Willingboro, and then I did some time at Edgewater Park. So. And now I'm over here in Vegas.
Did some time, so it was like a prison time?
No. Like, I built my business out there. So I was staying out there for a long time because Edgewater Park don't really got nothing. So, I mean, we have things, but now we have a big business that came directly out of there. So I just put all my energy just staying inside of Edgewater, just trying to figure out how I can help out the most New Jersey artists I can, bring in new opportunities and just, try to give us a name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so what are your businesses?
My main business is Cutty TV, and then everything else is kind of under that umbrella. So we have a blog called Jersey Watch.
Yep.
And then we do these live sessions called Who's the Hottest. I got a book out currently, but it's all under the same umbrella, which is Cutty TV.
Talk to us about Cutty TV, because this sounds very enticing, and I almost got lost in it.
I definitely love it. I think it's like an indie playground. I think you can go on there and you can literally see you can see an artist on there, you can see a painter on there. We got a 30-minute special coming out from a ventriloquist, somebody that's in Vegas actually.
Oh, wow.
So he's indie, he's trying to get back in the scene. COVID happened, so it's like a big playground and just full of creatives that are on there that are just all trying to shoot their shot at life and just trying to build and grow from something.
Dope.
So I love the platform that we've built for the people that really need it.
Okay.
Sound like Code 7 a little bit.
Yeah,
That's what I was getting. Code 7 vibes a little bit.
So your book,
for sure.
#1 on Amazon?
Yes, sir. In 24 hours, too.
Wow.
You see your face? That same face I had when I seen it. I said, oh, this joint is real. Like, we really #1.
So
like,
it's a kid's book, correct?
Yes. But more for, like, the younger generation. I say teenagers going into adults.
Okay.
It's just teaching people how to do music properly. So a lot of people... they do music and they're using YouTube beats and they're recording on podcast mics instead of a recording mic and a whole bunch of things that they're doing wrong. So that book just helps you with those things and helps you master it so that you can become the perfect artist.
Have you inserted yourself into the Vegas scene yet?
I've sold out the Artisan like 4 times.
Oh shit!
So that was pretty dope.
Swinger parties?
What happened?
Swinger parties?
No. We actually had a comedy show over there.
What?
Yeah, we packed it out.
Swinger
you know what
parties?
Yeah,
Really?
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the swinger showed up though.
See?
I mean,
okay.
they bought tickets.
Wait.
I'm not gonna lie here now.
Like you see, he keep his ear down
Facts.
to the ground, the swinger ground.
What's going on?
But it wasn't meant for that. It was just meant to bring back
But
entertainment inside of Vegas.
You infringed on their territory, so they popped up.
Wait. The Artisan is a swinger joint?
I just found that out.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
sitting
it
here doing
is.
events here, and I'm like,
A lot of swing
Yeah.
because you can rent the whole hotel.
yeah.
So a lot of people they rent the whole hotel.
shit.
That's
Moans
They be in
and
that
laughs, that's
room,
dope.
they be going down, they be swapping wines. I'm like, okay.
moans and laughs. That's dope.
It was definitely like I didn't coming to Vegas. I didn't know that. Like I didn't know nothing about that. So like the second event, they're like, this is like a swingers club. And I'm like, a swingers club?
Yeah.
Like, what you talking about? Like, the third event came around,
Yeah.
and that fourth event I really started to see it.
Shout
like,
out to
that's
the
what you mean.
okay.
shout out to the
alright.
homie, man. We actually got invited again and shit. And
I got the inbox.
he got it.
you
He
in
official
there.
now. Yeah, we got the inbox.
He got the official,
Yeah,
official
because
invite.
I threw the oop because you know my boy into that. You know what I mean? So when I got hit with it, you know what I'm saying? I have to throw the oop like shit. If I come, my boy gotta come. You know what I'm saying? Not on that, but you know what I'm saying? He gotta
That
come. That's a
sounds
single.
weird as fuck.
No, it's like come on, man. It's like if we come, cause the homie come, that's a single, he a single man and shit.
So I'm gonna ask you. So how long have you been in Vegas?
Born and raised.
Okay, all right. Is that like a thing out here? Like, do they come to Vegas? Is this like the hub of where you can swing freely and not be judged, or? Because in New Jersey, they'll clown you for that. They'll be like, "Oh, somebody else is." Hell nah. They'll be like, "Somebody else fucking your girl. You letting somebody else do that." But out here, they're kind of a little open to it. So what? Like, explain that to me.
Are they like come from California?
They
Yeah.
have a lot of from California. They have them all over, really. So like here, they don't have them in Jersey. Maybe not the part of Jersey you're in. I'm pretty sure in New York City.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. But it's like I've never even encountered nothing like that. Like
We have several here.
on my
I've never witnessed a hard swap couple.
But you know some?
I know some so-called swingers. Now, the more I get into the more I understand the game, the more I understand a lot of these motherfuckers is pussyfooting. Like a lot of dudes are into the swinging lifestyle so they can fuck other women. Right? But I've never ran into a couple that are for real swingers, like on some hard swap shit.
Yeah,
meaning
they're
they fucking another cut. It's switching.
Yeah, it's like I can see for the men, but for the women, it's like
No.
on your side, like you're in the room, you're like, all right, bro, let me fuck your wife, and you can fuck mine.
Like how do you set
Like,
that up?
Cause it's like you're on the bed next to it, and you just like, so that we're gonna do this. Like, is there a situation that I don't know about?
I've been involved in something similar.
Okay, so how was that experience? I'll say.
It wasn't like a hard swap in that sense. It was more like me and my friend, we went to a swinger club, and I met a chick that was there.
Okay.
So I'm talking to her or whatever, and she was there with another guy and another female friend.
Okay.
And so we all ended up in a room together. But the one I was with, she didn't want to play with him, so he was telling his girl, well, since she not playing with me, he can't play with you. So, but she slipped me the number on the side. And
Of course, yeah. Bro.
Oh, you're with the doink later then.
I don't know what they get out of that. I'm not trying to, like, I don't know. Like, for the men, I can understand.
You
It's
never
just
like
for the-
you never like fucked in the room with like your homeboys?
Nah, I have. It's just the fucking my girl thing. It's just that's got my head fucked up. Cause that's the whole that's the whole full swinging.
Wait.
If you just fucking another nigga girl, you're cheating. But if somebody, your girl gotta get some type of for it to be a full exchange swing. To me.
Wait until you get to the part where the husbands are the ones that approaching you. Like my wife want to fuck.
That's
them.
cuckold, right?
Yeah.
It's cuckold. It's
Yeah.
called cuckold.
Yeah.
Where the dudes like to see their wives. The dudes like to watch their wives get fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called cuckold.
But usually they like want to be tortured in in the meantime. Like they want their wife to be like, "Oh, you could never fuck me like this."
Yeah, see, I
with
think
your little
that's
dick.
more cuckolding. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what you would call it when just the men just be like, "My wife want to fuck you."
I thought that was cuckolding. What she talking
I
about
think
is
it's
more like
cuckolding is. I think it has more to do
it's
with like
another-
embarrassing. Like,
Yeah, it's
Talking
something
wanna be
about sound like the
embarrassing.
50 Shades of Grey. That sounds like some 50 Shades of Grey shit. You walk in, it's a room, they got toys all over the wall, like.
Yeah, it's
okay.
supposed to call something when it's like not dominatrix, but it's something like when they be getting slapped up and talk too
S&M?
crazy.
Like S&M,
Yeah, the Rihanna song.
like a dominatrix. You talking about like a dominatrix?
Yeah,
and
but
like a sub, and a
it's like
sub?
another type of play where motherfuckers being slapped up and spit on and talk crazy. It's another. It's a fetish, but I don't know what it's called. I forgot.
That's a weird fetish. That's so weird.
Man, the whites mean something different, man.
Hey, man, it's
I'm like,
something
yo, what?
different.
Like, what?
You need I don't know if it's open again, but like you should just go hang out in the Green Door one day and just it was
The Green Door, where's that at?
Sahara, Maryland. Park.
Okay.
Just gotta make sure
Just-
who you saying hi to is who you saying hi to.
I'm just being there. I'm just bring my girl. I'm be like, yo, don't talk to nobody. Don't,
Just go
Nobody.
Eye
Yeah.
contact.
We are here as ghosts. We are here to watch.
You shit.
A lot of
If
people
I even
actually
see
do
you look at another nigga, you're done.
because they gonna be looking. They
I
gonna be
know.
trying. They gonna be trying.
Yeah, it's a lot of them over there, boy. Mordecai. So, you got Cutty TV.
Yes, sir.
So what are the businesses that fall under that? I know I seen where you are into investing.
Correct, yes. So I want to teach the youth about investing. I feel like growing up, nobody taught me about it. You know, nobody told me about a dividend stock. Nobody told me about a hedge fund, what that is, how that can be beneficial for you.
Yeah.
You know, about like, I'm trying to think, the VOO, what is it called? It's called a ETF. There we go. Like nobody's ever taught me stuff about that. So I was like, I want to use my platform to teach that to the younger generation. At least they can't say nobody talked about it.
Right.
So I think the best way to retire early is, grab some dividend stocks, grab some ETFs, invest in cryptocurrency and just know what you're playing with. Everything comes with a risk, but
That's a fact.
it's better to risk and get a high reward than to not risk and have nothing. So I just want to mainly just teach all of the education I can while I'm here because I'm an investor. So I would be wrong not to tell you to invest when I'm investing.
Yeah.
So I think that's where that part comes in from. Just me doing it on personally, and I'm like, I want more people to know about this. I feel like everybody should be investing. Everybody, no matter what age you are, no matter what caliber, type of person you are, if you could spend money on liquor and going out to eat and buying shoes, you could spend money on stocks.
So, dealing with music and investing, has there been any artists that you like so much that you would invest in?
I've had a couple. I'm managing an artist now. Her name is Taj Ann Marie. She's in New Jersey. She's from North Carolina, and
The rhythm, right? Is it rhythm?
Oh yeah, I want to sue. I may be saying that wrong. Don't be mad at me. She's Jamaican.
Yeah.
She got this song called "I Want to You." It's like a Jamaican word.
Oh, okay.
But so we're working with her right now, and she's just been. I feel like she's next up. She just needs that, real investment inside of somebody who believes in her, can give her the way and show her the right guide. So I'm getting her on stocks. I'm getting her music right, getting registered and things of that nature, performing, doing interviews, of course. And that's one artist that I'm investing in now, for sure.
Any here?
In Vegas, there's a couple I work with, none that I'm fully invested in with. I could say that. There's a couple of notable names like So Gotti. I've worked with him. He's He's on Cutty TV.
I don't know if I.
Anybody else? You got any other name for?
We got Bass Baby. He's on Jersey Watch. He's another indie artist. And then we got a couple of more coming to the platform. I'll be working with my guy DJ J. Lou. I don't know if y'all know him. He's a big DJ and like Dre's or whatever.
Dre's? Okay.
Yeah, Dre's,
shout out. That's a tough spot. No, man, but the names that you told us we haven't heard. But that's cool though. I think like there's been a huge conversation about Vegas music lately, which is super dope. Absolutely. But I think the problem is we're capping it because, in my opinion, we're starting to talk about like the same 5 to 7 artists. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that, and it's like the scene is getting judged on that music right there. Yeah. And I think there's so many other artists out here that either haven't been discovered, but or not in our way of life. You know, not in our circle. So I think you know, that's the number one goal right there, is to get all these artists on a platform to showcase what they have, and not the same 5 to 7.
Yeah, and that's something that I want to bring to the city, because even the 5 to 7 artists that y'all may know in Vegas, I probably don't know them. So it's like I just want to bring the platform for everybody. You know, the no names, the big names, anybody. I feel like we're all chasing a dream. So. If you're a no name, that's just because nobody knows you yet. It's not because you're nobody. It's just because you're still getting people to know you. So, like, y'all didn't fully know me until I reached out. So it's like I was a no name to y'all. Y'all could be like, Cutty, who the fuck is that? Like, I don't know him. Yeah. But now when somebody mentions Cutty, you're like, oh yeah, he came up to my show. You know what I'm saying? I know him. We talked, and it's cool. So now I'm not a no name no more. I'm a name to you guys now. You now can put my face to my name.
Yeah.
For sure.
How did you end up in Vegas? Like, cause you said you want to get into, like, you're in the entertainment industry. How did you end up in Vegas as opposed to like LA?
Honestly, I feel like Vegas is more entertainment than like Cali. Cali, of course, has, I'm not gonna take away from Hollywood or nothing like that. Right. But I feel like when it comes to actual entertainment, there's nowhere to go besides Vegas. And the indie scene in Vegas is very slim to none, and in LA there's a million rappers out in LA. You can find a rapper on every corner. But when you come to Vegas, it's almost like people don't even know that there's people out here that make music. Besides the 5, 6, 7 that's been grinding 10, 15 years. They grew up in Vegas. They went to school out here. Everybody knows them. But there's a lot of artists out here that people don't know that are way talented that need to be.
So do you feel like Vegas is an untapped market?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I say that all the time. For the indie scene, like, I don't know about y'all, but back in Philly, we used to bring, like, big celebrities out and let the indies in the city perform. Yeah. Like, I have yet to see an event like that out here. I went to a couple of indie events, and it seems like they just don't want to do it for the indies. They want to focus on, you know, going to the MGM Grand and the Strip and Fremont, but there's indies in between those little neighborhoods. You know, Summerlin, Sunrise Manor, Henderson. And I just feel like I just want to bring that out of Vegas. I feel like we do have a lot of entertainment, but when it comes to indies, we're very, very slept on.
Have you, I don't know if it bugs me or bothers me. I don't know right now. So, you know, speaking with a few people that's tapped into the quote-unquote local scene here, right? It's I don't know if it's a defeatist mentality, or, you know, the conversation is why this hasn't happened. Yeah. It seems like, you know, their argument is Vegas don't support. Right? But then when I asked you, is this an untapped market, it's like your eyes blew up. Like,
I'm like,
so I'm like, where's the disconnect between the people that live here and those that are coming seemingly to take over, so to speak?
I think, in my experiences being here, people in Vegas are clicked up. I think that's the disconnect. Because one person could be in this clique and they don't want to talk to you now because you with him. And if he's not in the clique that they're in and they want to talk, it's like weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been out here 8 months. I've done business with a lot of different people. And that's one thing I've noticed. That's actually one of the drawbacks I will say about Vegas. That's the only thing I don't like about it out here. Some people, like, they don't see growth. They only see what they see. and they're not trying to see more than that. They're like, you know, I told somebody I want to do a $5 million event inside of Vegas, October. That's like a couple of months away.
Right.
Yeah.
You can easily put that together. When I was telling everybody, they're like, that's impossible. That's just impossible. Like, you can't do that. That's impossible. We're in the entertainment hub right now of the world, of the country at least, because New York is still opening back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Vegas, we're 100% open.
100%.
We're the entertainment hub of the world right now. You telling me I can't bring everybody to Vegas? There's nowhere else to go. If I bring Lil Baby out here, if I bring the Baby, if I bring 21 Savage and J. Cole, you telling me y'all not gonna pull up? I could get people to fly from New York to come see J. Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They in Vegas.
Exactly.
They in Vegas. So
The moment this motherfucker opened up.
So why not? Okay, so why not piggyback off a situation like that in Vegas, where it's like, okay, we have major artists that are going to be in the city. The city's going to be lit. So I'll tailor my event around something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to orchestrate now. Actually, now that we're open and things are back to normal, I want when big stars come to the city, let's do like a smaller event. Obviously, we can't take the main stage,
Right.
but let's get a smaller event where maybe they do a walkthrough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they come pull up for 15, 20 minutes, come perform a song or two, but I feel like the indies need it. You know what I'm saying? The majors get it. I think the indies need the same kind of platform. So if we could get, you know, J. Cole's coming out here in October. Why not pay J. Cole $4,500, come do this little club walkthrough for these indies, you know, take a couple of pictures, sign a couple of autographs, you're good to go. In Philly, that's like the number one key for a successful event. Okay, we're going to go out. We're going to grab the most poppin'est artists we can find within the budget. We're going to bring them to the city. We're going to sell 20 slots, have 20 artists on the bill, let them all perform, let them bring their friends and family. And it's an experience for the artists because in their mind, they're opening up for a star.
Yeah.
You know there's going to be a crowd there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I think if we can orchestrate that inside of Vegas, then the indie scene will start flourishing more.
Okay. Well, I we still on music right now, but I do have a question about one of the products I did see. The Cutty card. Tell me about the Cutty card.
I like that.
Yeah, tell us about
I really
that.
like
Tell me
that.
about the
I really
credit
like
card.
that.
It's funny because we're actually upgrading that. So it's going to be a metal card now.
Okay.
So right now it's a plastic card. Let me pull it out actually for branding purposes. I wish I would have brought my book with me, but I didn't. Hey, I'm gonna just use a blank one for y'all so y'all can see it. The Cutty card right here.
Okay.
That's an all-in-one business card. I made that
Dope, man.
for small business owners, for individuals, anybody who wants to share information quickly. I think business cards get thrown around, flyers, they throw
Right.
them Jones on the floor. If I could tap the back of your phone and send my information to your Safari,
Oh,
every
shit.
time you go into Safari, you're going to see my info.
Wow.
So whether you're going to ignore me real quick, like, oh, okay, whatever, go ahead, boom, and you try to ignore me, like, all right, whatever, and then just walk off, my information is still there. So when you open up your Safari, you're still going to see me. So I think I created that just out of conveniency. You know, people move around. You know, with COVID going on, people are real about you being close to me. That's contactless, me sharing my information to you. I don't even gotta touch you.
How does it work exactly?
So you literally just have to press the back of somebody's phone. So let me see if my card's actually on me so I can show y'all a live demo. But you literally just tap the back of somebody's phone as long as they have an iPhone 10 or newer. It is for more updated phones, but it's not even really out yet. Like, there's a couple of brands that have it, but I believe I'm the first black-owned brand with it.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Brag.
Yeah, hey, man, I'm
talking
proud of
shit.
it.
Absolutely.
So boom, so you take the card. I'm gonna just use my phone right here. Boop boop. And then right
And then
there.
it came
Oh,
up
shit.
immediately.
I'm inside of your Safari now.
Wow.
Wow.
So how did you come up with that? Because that's crazy.
You know it's
That's
crazy.
Nigga, that shit is hard.
Yes.
That's dope.
I was in Atlanta for Cecilia's Raw festival, and I was walking around, and this guy had one, and he was tapping everybody's phone. I was like, "What's that?" And he was like, "Oh, I got this tappy card," but he wasn't really invested in with it. He was just like, "I just sell these joints for real, for real." You know how we be. I'm just
Right.
selling them. So I was like, who's your distributor? Like, I want to know your distributor so I can, create my own concept.
Yeah.
I'll pay you. I paid him. I made sure that he got paid. But I ran into him. He introduced me to the distributor, and I thought it was an amazing idea to like capitalize on.
Shit,
I don't see,
damn it is.
I don't see a lot of us with innovations like this. I've seen this before. Tappy has one where you got the little thing on the back of the phone. But I've never seen like a black-owned company with one, so that's what made me want to create the Cutty card.
Wow, that's
Shit,
wild.
man, we may need to.
Yeah, we might need
and-
to.
And now I actually have a prototype in my bag of the new ones on how they're gonna look.
That shit hard, man.
Yeah,
That
I ain't
shit
hard.
playing out here. I'm definitely not playing.
So do you have like a background in marketing? Because it just the way that you have everything set up, it just seems like
I actually
had some type of training or something.
the metal card somewhere. I'll show y'all later. I don't want to be all up on camera. I feel like I just want people to promote themselves.
Yeah.
I don't really got, I ain't go to college for this. I'm not, grade A marketing guru guy. I just think there's tools out there for us to take advantage of.
Absolutely.
There's things like Facebook ads, there's things like YouTube ads, there's things even like that, like the Cutty card, being able to promote yourself. Let me tap the back of your phone. That would impress somebody.
Fuck
that
right,
would
fuck
leave,
right. I'm impressed. God damn it.
I
Yeah,
know.
like,
You I
I-
want one.
I just think the card alone just leaves an imprint on you. It just makes you
Absolutely.
different. I
Yes.
think that the more different that you can be, the more that you'll stand out. So that's what we strive on, just making people different. We just want you to be different. We want you to stand out, and we want you to promote yourself. We feel like the best person that can promote you is you. So
Absolutely.
we're going to give you all of the tools for you to do that.
That's dope. The only suggestion I would make is putting a QR code on the back of it. So
Yeah, I
people
know. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
this was supposed to be the QR code, but if you scan it, it doesn't
What
take
does that
you
do?
to my YouTube. A QR code, you scan it, and it takes you to like
So
a
like
link.
you
or-
put your camera up on your phone, like you scan it, and it'll take you to wherever.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, man!
Yeah.
Look, man, look a Shark Tank in here.
Right.
That's right.
Shark Tank in
Look, you
here.
sound
I
like we
love
on
it.
to
Hey,
something.
I love it. Look. I
So
need-
what other not to give your MO away, but what other, with all the businesses that you have, what other tricks of the trade? Is it tricks of the trade? Tricks of the trade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
What other tricks of the trade have you used that put yourself out there branding wise for the people that's getting into?
Let me see. Billboards. Honestly, I use this website called Blip. Super affordable. You can run a billboard for $10. I personally don't run them for $10 because you won't be seen as much.
Right.
But you can get a billboard for as low as $10 a day. So when I ran into Blip, I thought it was such like a game changing thing. Like getting on a billboard used to be like a major label
Absolutely.
thing. Like you had to be a part of a major situation for you to have a billboard. So now for us to be able to create our own billboards and have our own billboards up, that's been one thing that I've really taken pride on and really been like, every chance I get, every big project, we got to get a billboard for it. Because it's so affordable. You can do it from $10 a day to $50 a day. You can do it for 4 days, 5 days. And it's that exact amount. It's not like they tax you extra. You're paying $35 more. If you put it for $50 a day for 4 days, it's going to charge you $200 in your set. And you could be seen. And so for the book, we actually got 5 different billboards.
Okay.
And we got 2 in Jersey, 1 in Philadelphia, and two in Vegas. And it wasn't even like that much. I think it was like $500-$600. Like at the end of it, that's $100 a billboard for. And we're talking 7 days.
Right.
7 days to have 5 billboards up for $500. A pair of Balenciaga. Now this is for all the artists out there. Y'all go and cop Balenciagas
Skechers.
for damn near $700. Damn near $700. Wouldn't you rather be seen in 5 cities
Yes.
for $700? Especially places that you've never been.
And Vegas isn't funny with the prices because of location.
Honestly, no. My billboard was up. The one in Vegas actually was the least problems. I actually had a lot more problems with the ones in New Jersey and Philly. But the ones in Vegas, it seems like it's almost like they want you to win out here. Like, Vegas is built on branding, promotion, I think that's another reason what brought me to Vegas is that Vegas itself is all about building and growing and promoting, basically.
Yeah.
So that's what drove me here. So
That's
the
great.
billboards out here was pretty
They
lit.
got a bunch of locations. They even
Exactly.
they even got 2 in Canada.
Really?
for
Might need to
$10 a day.
Hey,
This
man,
is
might need
game
to
for
cross
y'all.
some
This
Hey,
is
we
$10 a day.
learning now, man. This is my type of shit right here, man. I'm a nerd for shit like this,
For
man.
sure.
Fuck, man. Shit.
So what about merch? Like, have you like?
Yeah,
what kind of pointers would you give to somebody that's starting up with merch?
Start with Shopify.
Shopify.
I would say that would be the most. I got a couple of ways. So I actually dropped a webinar on YouTube called "How to Become the Perfect Artist," which is my book name.
Cutty TV.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever, you know.
11 parts,
but
right?
yes. So we had put that up, and one of the things that we was talking about was merch. So we got, obviously you could do it yourself. You can go get like one of the a heat press.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you can get a cry cutter. I think a cry cutter is like $175. A heat press is $125. You're set. That's it. Then you can go on Shopify. You know, it's $30 a month, but you're not paying $300 up front, and they pay for the production, and then you get the profit. So that's another way. And then the third way would be to try to get in with somebody who's already doing clothing and partner up with them and share the sales with them. So that way they have the inventory. This is something that they already do. You don't have the inventory, but you're not getting the whole cut. So it's a fair share. So I would say that those are the three ways. Whether you're going to do it yourself, you get a heat press, you get a cry cutter machine. If you want to outsource and not spend a lot, you go on Shopify. You can literally download a Printify app on the Shopify store, which is free. Put your design on there, and somebody else will design it. This was made on Shopify.
Okay.
This shirt right here, and then you can go on websites like Alibaba. That's another website like AliExpress.
Yeah.
And then you can go on there and you could spend like $500, and then they'll make your shirts for you. They'll send you samples and things of that nature. So there's a couple of ways to make merch. I think merch is very, very important.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have this web series, which you turned into a book.
Correct.
How to Create the Perfect Artist. Who does this blueprint work for?
So here's the funny thing about it. The title is How to Become the Perfect Artist, right?
Okay.
The blueprint of the web series is for anybody who's trying to be successful. Like, I watched it over and I'm like, okay, we are talking about a lot of music things, but a lot of the information in there is for small business owners. Like even episode 6, where I'm talking about like building a fan base.
Okay.
That's something that can help y'all. Like, you guys need a fan base. You need people to listen to your podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
And then even episode 10, where I'm talking about like social media, that's good for influencers, that's good for small business owners, that's good for people with podcasts. There's just so much content on it that's really made for everybody, but the main purpose of it is made for indie artists. So that would be the first targeted audience. But really, if you're trying to do anything in life, independent, entrepreneur, go watch that web series. It's literally
Cutty
going to
TV.
change your life. I'm telling you.
So my question is, who do you know? What actor, what business, or whomever has followed your blueprint and they got on, and it's like, okay, I followed this blueprint and it worked for me.
So there was actually this book writer in New Jersey.
Okay.
This was after the book was out. They read my book, and they said, of course, a couple of the chapters didn't pertain to me, but I took your promotion chapter.
Okay.
And they had already had the book written up. They were just, you know how people are. I didn't want to release it yet for any particular reason. And then they read my book, read my promotion chapter, and they was like, you know what? I just need to put the book out. I just need to put some promo onto it, and whatever happens, happens. So they read my book, literally a book for artists, a book writer, read a book for artists, and got something out of it. So that's just one example of somebody who is not an artist but still read it and still got something out of it.
So there's nobody you can like. There's not like a success story that's attached to these things. So like, how did you figure out these are the steps to make a successful artist? If you can't say it worked for this person, you know.
Okay. Oh, so in that aspect, oh yeah, all right. I got a lot of stories on that. Actually, the 3 people that I really mentioned in the beginning of the book, Lil Mob Top, Tay Rock, and Enes. So Lil Mob Top is like
Bad Boy.
Yeah. Enes is definitely my dog. That's someone who's very close to me. It gave me a lot of game.
Okay.
Gave me gems. And I've helped him with things, and he's helped me with things. But I think
He won too.
I think Lil Mop Top, if y'all look him up, he kind of like, he got blue check now.
That's a great name.
His music is better, everything, you know, and it's just like, of course, he's always been creative. He's always been doing things, but it's like when we linked up and I started sharing game with him, everything that's inside that book, I mean, he got a blue check out of it. His music's better. His presentation's better. Everything that he's doing is now stepped up. So I would say he would be my number one prime example of, if you follow this book, you can be a successful artist.
Lil Mop Top. Where is he from?
He from Philly.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's like, before me, he was doing amazing. And it was like, I just helped him tweak little things like, look, bro, you got this. Yeah. Put it over here, and this would be more beneficial for you. And I helped him with certain content, and he's helped me with a boatload of things. Yeah. And I think he always tells me, like, if you didn't, if you weren't around, I don't know how I would have got my blue check. I don't know how I would have done a lot of things because, us sharing game with each other just helped elevate me to the next level.
So what you saying you don't have a formal education in like marketing or anything? How did you obtain all this? How did you obtain all these different? Like how did you, what I'm saying? How did you figure out? Well, these are the steps to put an artist on or to help break an artist.
I would say experience, honestly. Yeah. I was managing an artist back in 2017. I managed 2 of them. I got them from like never doing music to doing festivals. So it was like in that process, obviously you got to be patient with recording because they can't just go in and drop a 16 and it be perfected. They got to go in, they got to punch in and out. So helping them with that, I think that's what helped me formulate the beginning of the book. And then the end of the book, really, I signed a deal back in 2019. I feel like this is a big cheat code. I don't really like bringing it up. But I had signed a deal back in 2019, and I'm literally in the room with industry people now. Like, we're talking people like Freeway. We're talking people like Jadakiss. We're talking people like OT The Real, like real industry people that I'm rubbing shoulders with, having conversations with. Yeah. So I think those people is what are the reason why I wrote my book. That's how I know everything. Because I'm spending time next to somebody like Jadakiss, asking him a bunch of questions. Like, how do you do that? How do you do this? How do you do this? And he's like, giving me game.
Except how to make an album.
Yeah, like when you're talking. My man's want to do. I couldn't help it. My man's he got the juicing bar. You feel me? He got the juicing bar outside of New York, man. Shout out to Jadakiss.
And that's genius too. Like, with the location, he's so stupid. But with the locations and things like that too,
So I just think really
how to make an album chapter is not sponsored by him.
But I think really just more or less my experiences, because I don't really have formal education. I only have my experiences.
That's dope. That's dope. To be and then a lot of people, what's great about your situation is a lot of people, when they get in those situations, they immediately start sizing up instead of, okay, I'm here. Let me learn some shit. Let me get all of this game. Let me soak it all in. Instead of me like, what are they doing that I'm not doing type of deal. You know what I mean? That's tough. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's tough. But man, goddamn, dude. I'm just sitting here like I'm
taking it
soaking
so much.
it in.
Taking
it good one right here.
Taking it in.
But you know what? Back to like the marketing thing. Like the formal education and stuff on it. In the era that we live in right now, experience does take precedence over a lot of a lot of things. Absolutely. Because especially with the internet, people take a liking to they can take a liking to you, and then next thing you know, you have a huge following, and these platforms are paying you just to be you. You know what I mean? So I can see how you would be able to pick that up along the way, because we're in that era where it's not just that you have to go and have formal training to know what you're talking about.
DIY?
DIY.
Yeah, there you go. Dude, DIY. Yeah.
He said, I'm with you.
Right. Cause I just think nowadays you don't even gotta go to college. Like,
absolutely not.
Kids are dropping out of high school, honestly, to either go be graphic designers or go to do music, or even like Koi LaRae. She's one of the top trending artists right now. She just got her diploma from high school today. Yeah. Wow. So it's like, to be a top charting artist and you don't even have a high school diploma.
Yeah.
Like, who let you in? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
experience.
Well, a lot of creative people don't really gravitate towards education all like that. Like they kind of, you know, lose interest. You know what I mean? Because their minds are constantly moving. You're so stupid. Their minds are constantly moving, and they're thinking about different things that, you know, the general education is not going to speak to them. You know?
And then you don't think Coyle Ray had a kind of a easy way in, considering who her pops? Even though he's not.
Who is checking for Benzino?
But he's not celebrated now, but he was.
He had like one song.
No, but he was the founder of The Source.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy because it's like she been around though. Like she dated Trippie Redd back in 2013. Like that's something people forget. Like she been on the scene. She just after Trippie Redd. So she got a type. Yeah, it was like it was more or less more drama than music of what we known her as. Like, you know, so what are you gonna do with Trippie Redd? Like, what's going on with you and Trippie Redd? And then everybody was focused on that for 3 or 4 years to try to get the story. Yeah. And then she worked with Lil Durk, and it was like, oh, so you're an artist? Like, you really do music? And it was like, I've been doing music this whole time.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But I was gonna say just to end it. I was gonna say, but you guys only know me as Trippie Redd's ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Right.
He might be the most undercover superstar there is right now. Trippie? Trippie Redd.
He has like a cult behind him. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. I know you look at like that, but it's like a cult behind him.
Music, a lot of the music that you hear today is Trippie Redd sound.
Yeah, he's definitely made an influence for sure.
For sure.
Oh yeah, Uzi. Uzi's different. Like I'm coming from Philly, so I can tell y'all the Uzi effect. Like people almost die when they see Uzi. Like I've seen people like fall like down, like dead when Uzi walks past, because he's in Philly like all the time. So it's like when regular people see him, they almost die.
Yeah.
Like he's that powerful, and he hasn't dropped. And it's crazy because Uzi drops like one album every 4 years.
Yeah.
Every 4 or 5 years, he'll drop an album. And it's like the people that really like are following him are dedicated.
But I was gonna say his fans and his followers show up with their pockets,
and that's what matters.
Like his shit sells in the middle of what he dropped. He dropped the album when it was like we had to still wear masks and shit.
And that shit went #1.
Crazy.
Excuse me, not just #1.
It's sold.
9 of his singles filled up the top 10 charts at one time. Wow. That's how big his fan base is. When crazy. Eternal Take came out, 9 of his songs made the top 10 charts. Yeah.
And then you can't take away. And then the phenomenal thing about Uzi is you can't take away his lyricism either.
Yeah.
Because the Uzi that we hear today is not the Uzi that we heard before he blew up.
Yeah.
Uzi was rapping.
Uzi can spit for real. Like he really he might just be playing with y'all now, but you really get Uzi mad, he got bars. He really got bars. Cause he come from Philly. Like Philly, you don't survive without bars. They will eat you alive.
He wear wedges though.
And
that's the crazy thing, because he chased Rich the Kid down South Street.
He did. I remember that video.
That's the crazy part.
Damn, I remember that video.
It don't even matter. A nigga who wear wedges is chasing people down the street.
And
grown ass men is running from this man.
Fucking way.
He got a diamond in the middle of his head, and people are running from him.
Why he can't dress like Ike Turner?
He don't dress like Ike Turner. He just like Tina.
But I think that's like one of the things that people are attracted to, because he's not just the norm. Like he's not, he creates a totally different category. Well, he puts a spotlight on a different category of people. You know what I mean? He's a talented artist. He can rap. He can spit for real. And then he can also tap into something totally different, like alternative type of music. And, there is a huge black alternative crowd out there.
EDM?
They don't get a lot of that shine. So that's an artist that they can relate to.
Yeah, they all shop at Fashion Nova.
Probably.
And it's crazy because it's like, for the record, EDM is bigger than like hip hop, and it seems like when you look at it, like, how could you say that? But if you go to an EDM concert and you go to a hip hop concert, that EDM concert gonna be way more filled.
This is a fact.
EDM heads is
doubt.
crazy. I'm talking about the craziest parties I've ever been to is an EDM party.
Even out here. And I've always said, man, there's an artist named Poppy Chulo Teach. Have you ever heard of him?
No, I haven't.
To me, he's the next to go from Vegas.
Okay.
He does alternative music. He's also performing at the day in Vegas joint.
A day in Vegas? Oh, that's valid.
Wow.
That's
you know what
valid.
I'm saying? So he on his way, man. He on his way.
It's a lot of. I mean, I think that's a market that our artists they need to tap into. You see with Willow Smith, her song that she put out, the Transparent Soul, and if you listen to the words, I like the song. You making that face,
No,
but it's a whole, like I said, it's a whole crowd of people that have been yearning to see someone out there, tapping into that too, and not just doing.
Chris Brown do it every album. He gave us like 6 of them every album.
But it's not to the capacity.
Yeah,
I think
that's
real,
like Willow
EDM.
Smith. Her song is full blown rock. Like that is a rock
skipped
song.
every song. my skip finger, I had to blow it off when I got done. The skin was damn near off.
But you're also not a rock fan. I mean, like that's not your genre of music that you go to listen to.
It's not my favorite genre, but I think I got some go-tos.
I was just talking about Linkin Park like yesterday.
I fuck with Linkin Park.
Yeah, I fuck with. Yeah, I feel like Linkin Park's the only like. I know I'm gonna sound mad fucked up when I say this. I feel like Linkin Park's the only black accepted band.
Because what? Papa Roach? What?
Who the fuck is Papa Roach? Come on, we're talking about Linkin Park, brother.
This is my last resort. Suffocation.
No, that's
It's Papa Roach.
No, who is it? Ain't that
Is that Papa Roach?
Fall Boy?
No, this is my last resort. That's Papa Roach, man.
My last resort.
Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit, yes. They were.
Nickelback.
But
Nickelback is it.
That's.
But
that's
Linkin
rock,
Park
but it's
was
not
like, yo, Linkin, like they
That's
did a
'cause they did
collab
the
album
joint
with
with
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Like, what?
That's
That's
cheating.
boss dog right there.
That's
Like they like, yo, what's good? Like
was
we got
kinda
the
cheating.
gods of all gods.
Outside of that, do people
rolling.
I mean,
rolling. Nigga, remember when Exhibit was on? Man, that shit was hard, man. I missed them days, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to
facts,
MTV.
MTV. That's when MTV had a chokehold on everything.
Yeah,
I was watching. They had
they had
the first
MTV
ones.
Cribs.
Yes, they started with the
Pimp My
reality TV with Road Rules, Real World.
Oh yeah.
What was the one? No, what was the
TRL?
one? What was the one where they used to go at it? It was like football games and shit. Remember Nelly was on the
Rock and Jock.
Woo! Come on, man!
What happened to MTV? Because they was like, they really had.
Yo,
They
just
bought
feel like-
everything. They own everything.
Do they?
Viacom does.
I just feel
okay.
like they need better producers. Like I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know who's controlling the shows and all of that.
It
but
became strictly reality TV.
yeah.
But
it's
then
like-
they have the chokehold. They got the music, and then they got the music.
They totally went away from music.
No,
Yeah, it's
373 on cable. That's all. It's all music videos all day long.
But
I know, but BT Jams is actually moving up for like music.
But that's
videos and,
MTV.
like,
They Viacom own all of it.
Oh,
Yeah, but
damn.
you don't see
They own
music
BET
on
too?
MTV.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
why
that.
if you notice, we don't watch it, but if you notice, the BET Awards is on MTV now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But there's no music on MTV. There's no music.
No,
Yeah, it
the
seems like it's- yeah.
MTV the channel.
The brand.
Yeah.
MTV the channel.
There's no
It's
music.
all reality TV.
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's fine.
it's like, but they still, if you want to listen to the music, we own BET Jams. Is it BET Jams?
Yeah.
That's 3
I don't want to have to go to the.
But that's what's
900.
crazy.
I don't want to have to
but
go to the 900.
Isn't MTV called music television?
No,
It's a fact.
Right.
they had to change it to MTV. MTV used to stand for music television. They had to change it to MTV.
So what's it stand
So
for?
what it don't stand for
It's
nothing
just
now.
MTV. The same
Wait,
way,
what,
It's MTV.
Militant
Because
television.
There's no music. The same way Kentucky Fried Chicken and KFC used to be synonymous, but they had to change their name to KFC.
Why?
What?
Because
So they're not Kentucky
because
Fried
the chicken
Chicken
is
no
not
more?
considered Kentucky Fried. So it's just KFC. It's not KFC doesn't stand for Kentucky Fried Chicken. KFC is just KFC.
Is that why like WWF had to change?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Remember WWF? It used to be WWF.
I know that's WWE.
Probably. But I know.
Isn't that crazy how things have changed like drastically from when we were kids? You know, I think VH1 they took MTV's blueprint with like the reality TV and like turned it into like a monster.
Yeah,
that's Mona Scott though.
I miss Pop Up.
Yeah, that
you see, like VH1 used to be the joint you go to watch the reality shit, to watch the movies, and
but like, they had Pop Up. Pop Up was elite. I love pop-up videos.
Pop-up video, yes. Yes, with all of the random facts. I used to watch that early in the morning before I would go to work.
Yeah, like just
bright early in the morning. And then I ain't know that. Let me Google that shit.
Yeah, but next time it comes on, I think it's the Hip Hop Awards is next. Next time the Hip Hop Awards, the BET Hip Hop Awards come on, it's gonna be on BET. It's gonna be on MTV. It's gonna be on BET Jams, and I think MTVU.
That's
like
crazy.
Viacom on all of that.
Because they used to
I don't want to have to turn to the 900s to see no fucking music.
It's not 900. No,
Viacom not
373 is not just the music. It's all music videos all day long. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's a premium. You gotta get a premium. Like, I want to see music.
That's
on
wild
MTV.
though, because BET and MTV used to be rivals. Like,
they
would
used to be
have
going back and like, remember the top 10? Like, what happened to that?
Yes, like you would have to turn from TRL to go to 106 in Park, or even with the award shows, they would be running at the same time. Like you would be flipping channels trying to watch.
What was the joint that BET used to have like on New Year's? Would be like the top 100.
With like Donnie Simpson and
yeah, I don't know about all that, but it was the top 100.
You talking about Video Soul?
Video Soul.
Yeah,
Video Soul. Donnie
Simpson
and
was
Sherry
on
Carter.
like the green eyes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he was getting.
I wasn't looking in
He was getting
eyes.
skipped. He was getting skipped immediately.
What?
But yeah, I wasn't.
You buzzing.
I wasn't rolling.
Everybody was on Video Soul.
I would and shout out to her, man. She didn't got big on us, but I would probably watch like half of Cedar and then Hits from the Street.
Hits from the Street.
I wasn't big on Rap City back then.
Oh, Rap City used to be my shit. What? You tripping? You
like
tripping? You got a Rap City wall in your studio.
I know.
You wasn't a fan of Rap City?
I was what?
This is where this came from.
Rap City was what?
You wouldn't have nothing like this if it wasn't for Rap City.
Rap City was what? 98, 99 maybe?
Rap City was early.
Yeah, it was early.
I still remember when Lil Wayne put the little bandana over the mic.
Yeah, but he was cheating.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, I wasn't big on Rap City.
Well, you tripping?
I used to love that.
I'm talking about, but y'all think you thinking about the booth part. Like Rap City was around way before the booth became part of the show.
See, I think the inception was around what 99, 2000 maybe.
Of the booth?
Just Rap City, period.
No, Rap City was before that. It was Rap City and Yo MTV Raps, both.
That's what I was gonna say. Wasn't that?
I'm talking about Rap City when like Dipset and all them niggas was on there. That's like 99, 2000.
That's when the booth.
I'm 12.
That's when the booth was. That's when the booth came.
Yeah, you was young.
I'm 12.
But the booth was lit though.
The booth was lit.
What? I couldn't even believe that. Like when he put the little flag over that joint, he started rapping.
Oh, the blue flag?
Lil Wayne.
Before he turned into a blood.
Hey, look,
He's still crippin' in.
Yeah, I remember Luda. I remember Eminem. I think I remember T.I. But it was like I was like 12. That wasn't my speed back then. Like an interview style.
So you missed like Yo MTV Raps, like you wasn't into that.
Yeah,
either.
I was Yo MTV Raps.
So how you miss that Rap City, but you saw Rockin' Jock? Rockin' Jock was gone by then.
Boy, MTV was superior from all that shit. It was MTV. I was like, if it wasn't 106, I could afford to miss Cedar and Hits from the Street. I wasn't missing shit on MTV. Nothing.
TRL,
where was The Wire at? Was The Wire on BET?
That's HBO.
That's HBO.
Oh, HBO.
TRL you can skip.
TRL was getting skipped, but you got The Real World. You got Making the Band.
Oh, Making the Band
That was late though. I was late. That was
Rockin' Jock. You got Pimp My Ride.
Pimp My Ride was lit.
The Tom Green Show.
Yeah,
Tom Green was hilarious. That dude was hilarious. Oh my god.
Whatever happened to him?
That's what Hits from the Street. That was a response to the Tom Green Show.
Was it?
Yeah, Tom Green. That show was out first. You don't remember that show was out first, and then Hits from the Streets came.
Oh my god,
it was
Tom
the same
Green was
type
so
of
funny.
thing.
I don't know.
But then they had what was the other one when the houses? when you went into the houses?
That MTV Cribs.
MTV
That
Cribs.
shit was lit. I was just
Elite,
watching
bro.
that.
So I could afford to. The only thing I really wanted to watch was 106 in Park. And 106 in Park, the heyday to me was when Ja Rule and Luda was going back and forth for number one. That was like the golden era to me.
What? Nah, man.
I still remember when Lil Bow Wow walked up and sat on the stage and all the girls
Hey,
went
come on,
crazy.
man. Come on, man.
There's a lot of
late.
106 in Park moments out right there.
When it was AJ and to see
AJ and what's his name, right?
to see now AJ putting them fucking braids in.
That's
wild.
No. They weren't fake back in the day.
Oh yeah, they were.
He said they weren't fake back in the day. He was doing that because it was like a reunion type of deal.
It was a clip on Twitter where they put the motherfuckers on.
That was for the reunion joint.
Oh, okay.
What about when Genuine came out on the ambulance thing?
I don't remember that before.
Yeah,
I do remember
damn,
Michelle. Was it Michelle falling?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Michelle, like, she fell, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
She busted her ass on
That was
there.
the start of the Michelle slander.
I just remember
And everybody else kept going.
all the rappers used to shoot that Free. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to knock
But Free
down
was
Free.
fine
Facts.
though.
Free was fine.
She was fine as hell.
All the rappers were trying.
She got fired over a rapper, too. I can't think of who it was.
But you know what? Once they let her go, the show went downhill. I didn't watch it after that.
You wasn't
Yeah,
fucking
cause
with
wasn't
Roxy and
it?
Terrence?
Yeah, wasn't
Nah.
it Roxy and Terrence? Nah, they fucked
was
it up.
decent.
They fucked it up.
Fuck
Fucked
no.
it up.
They was
Roxy
decent.
and Terrence,
up.
Bow Wow, and
Yeah.
We done. After
And
Roxy-
didn't
Tigger-
Bow Wow become one of the come one of the?
Didn't
Yeah,
Tigger
fucked
host it
up,
for a
bro.
minute?
Bro, they
No.
fucked it up, bro. That's what I'm saying.
it was Bow Wow and who? Tierra Marie?
Who
They
was
killed
Bow Wow?
it. They should have kept it.
I
Just
forgot. And they
AJ
tried
Free.
to bring it back, but it just wouldn't.
Yeah, it was just over.
It's like Arsenio Hall. Like, it just ain't working.
It's over, bro.
That was the worst shit ever when they tried to bring Arsenio Hall back.
Did it even last a season?
Nah, I
I
think
think
so.
it was it like a half a season, maybe.
What show? What channel was that on?
That the whole Arsenio Hall just didn't age well.
It was on
like,
Fox.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really, yo, Fox used to be lit too. Fox had
Fox
the
used to be
Simpsons and
lit.
shit.
What
Early
happened?
90s? Shit, yeah.
Whatever happened to late night TV though? You remember Jay Leno and do they still have
Why
them like the
Jay Leno-
Letterman?
Skip.
Like a
They
Saturday
still
Night
have
Live,
Conan.
even
They
on.
still
I
have
feel like I watch Saturday
Conan.
Night Live more on YouTube than on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the clips. What's the
like, what
dude that
the
I be
hell?
watching? That shit be having me in tears. It's the only thing I will watch on Saturday Night Live.
The weekend.
No, when it be what's his name? Shay. Say
Michael
Shay.
Shay?
Michael Shay and the dude, and they
Colin
switch
Yost.
racial jokes. Oh,
Colin
my
Yost,
God.
The Weeknd.
Oh,
That
and
shit
they're
be having
reading
me
them?
in-
Yeah.
That is it. That was the only
He
thing
got a
I
show on
watched.
HBO Max.
I heard it's pretty good too.
That shit kind of funny. It's low key Dave Chappelle show, the Chappelle show-ish, but he funny though. I like
Okay.
it.
I
like
I
watch
don't like
two
Dave
episodes,
Chappelle. He ain't funny.
Y'all
to me.
like Dave Chappelle?
Nah,
What?
You didn't like Chappelle
Y'all
show when
both
it first
don't like
dropped?
Dave
not the
Chappelle?
No.
comedian.
When the Chappelle show.
I never could watch it.
What? That shit was industry change.
I think
Maybe 'cause I don't
back
smoke,
in
I
the
don't
back
know.
in the '90s, he was good, but I think now it's like he doing TED Talks and shit. He ain't really. Dave Chappelle
That was
been
early.
funny
That
for
was
me
like
in a
early
while.
2000s, early mid 2000s when Dave Chappelle was at his height. That wasn't the 90s. The 90s.
Yeah, he was in Nutty Professor in '96.
That's not his height, nigga. That's the beginning.
No, I'm saying that's when he was like funny.
The Chappelle show is probably the only time I can really recognize.
Chappelle was his height, but
Yeah,
Nutty
the-
Professor, Blue
the
Streak.
Chappelle show was like his streak.
What was the one when he was smoking? I forgot.
Half Baked.
Half Baked. That's when we was getting like
Yeah,
raw Dave Chappelle.
yeah, that was like
and
06,
Now he like give TED Talks
05.
and shit. That nigga ain't
Yeah.
funny.
Now, yeah, because they drove him out of the industry.
I think he did that.
No, he
They
quit.
tried to say he was crazy and
He just
shit.
left.
A
Yeah, he
did that
lot
shit
of shit
on
going
his
on.
Nigga moved to a whole nother continent.
Yeah, because he didn't need to continue to do that anymore. Like he had already made so much money.
Do you think that it could work today, like late night and shit? I don't know if it could work because we're moving so
Yeah,
much.
we're
I don't
moving
know
mad
if shit like that
fast.
can.
I think
different.
if they do bring it, it has to be something that like we would want to watch now.
It's
Like
different. I don't think it will work.
Yeah, like if you try to bring back old shows, like even that kind of replicate style, it would be like we would notice it and be like, I ain't watching this shit.
I think the difference between then and now is everything's on demand. So
Yeah.
I don't have to stay up till 11 o'clock to catch what's going on
Exactly.
because tomorrow it'll be on YouTube or it'll be on wherever I watch TV.
Back
at.
in my day, I think it was MASH. MASH might be the last.
you watch MASH on
No,
purpose?
no.
Oh,
I'm saying like after
Like
MASH.
what?
After MASH, I think it was done. Like the flag would
What?
come on.
No. Oh yeah, after MASH.
yeah. MASH was like the
I was like,
last
that's
resort
bedtime.
show.
It was like a.
Arsenio was prime though. When Arsenio was in his prime initially, That was prime late night TV.
Yeah, he was up there with the top tier ones. Like I said, with Jay Leno and
He was
what's
for
that
us,
guy?
though. Why
you
David
keep bringing up
Letterman.
Jay Leno?
Because people used to stay up to watch him.
Because Jay
You're
Leno
younger,
liked
but-
he liked that guy in that
It was Dave-
space.
it was Dave-
Yeah,
Everybody
that
wanted to be like
space.
Leno.
And
David Letterman.
David Letterman.
Yeah.
It was another.
He
Johnny
lasted for a
Johnny
while.
Carson.
Too.
David Letterman was fire.
Yeah,
I used to
he-
watch him on Comedy Central.
He lasted for a while.
Like after South Park, like he would come on and he'd have all
Yeah.
them jokes and the late night joints
Yeah.
going on.
It
I'd
wasn't.
watch
It
that.
wasn't until my till I started like doing history and shit that I only knew David Letterman and Jay Leno as late night talk show hosts.
Yeah.
When I was, by the time I was growing up and watching it and shit, they was late night talk shows. I had no idea that they were comedians.
Right.
oh yeah.
Jay Leno come out here all the time.
Yeah, I'm not going to go watch Jay
He's
Leno.
not funny though.
Is he not?
I don't think he's funny.
Yeah,
he's not funny to
I
me.
kinda always
I should
pictured
say.
him.
Seinfeld
To
was like
me-
the most overrated.
Seinfeld is hilarious.
Seinfeld.
It's
Y'all
like,
don't like Seinfeld?
like backpack comedy.
What's the creator's name? Oh my God,
Jerry Seinfeld.
No, it's another man. He was on. He had a show on HBO too. Damn,
Curb
I
Your
can't think.
Enthusiasm?
Yes.
Oh, you
He is
talking?
fucking hilarious.
He had with the lisp.
Yeah, like
yes,
Seinfeld.
with the glasses and the.
Yeah,
The only white dude that's funny to me is like Bill Burr, and
Bill Burr's hilarious.
Bill Burr, and it's what's the other old? Is it George Carlson, the old white dude?
Oh, just yeah.
Him it. The rest of y'all be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I'm
I
trying to
can't
think.
think of what other white comedians.
He got a Bill Burr got a black wife though, so his jokes hit a little different.
yeah, Gary Owen did too. And we see how that turned out.
What's that?
It's looking a little bad for my man.
Damn.
Getting-
What's that
getting
boy that
real
got the
messy.
puppets? His name Jeff Dunham or something like that.
Jeff Dunn.
He pretty funny. I think-
that's the you was at a comedy show
Yeah.
with the guy that was
with like a puppet. We actually got a comedy show tonight at 9. It's at Extreme Comedy Club. It's gonna be like a ventriloquist. His name is Don William,
Oh,
and his
shit.
puppet name is Wilson. And the puppet is crazy. Like he just says whatever is on his mind.
I don't know if after Dinner for Schmucks, I don't know if I can watch a ventriloquist act the same.
Yeah, bro.
shit. I didn't know you had something at 9, man. We have to bring you back, man, so we can really
Yeah,
get some
bro.
clout. We start reminiscing and shit.
I know.
That's just kind of how
Yeah,
how we roll,
I'm
man.
with it. Hey,
Hey, man,
this
this
lit.
is,
I'm here. I'm loving it.
Shit, man. God damn it.
All right, yeah, we didn't know you had somewhere to be, man.
Oh yeah, no, I'm here. I'm chilling. You know, the show don't start till 9, but it don't get lit till 9:30, 9:45.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
He like, I'm
Yeah,
here, I
we
got
start,
time.
man. That's just how we roll, man. We start reminiscing and shit. Man.
I know we was there. We was like,
Yeah.
y'all niggas remember that Bim?
Yeah, man. You just don't. We don't get them. It ain't like that no more, man. Where you just get shows that just in a row, like bum 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 bum.
Back
They
to
don't
back
do
to
it
back.
like that no more, man.
Because everything's on demand. Like I don't have to stay. Like if you missed Arsenio, you had to hear about it the next day. Like, did you see so and so on Arsenio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, nah, shit. If I missed it, nigga, on my
That's why
lunch break.
I was telling them, like,
On my lunch break.
I was telling them like some
Yeah.
of my favorite shows, because I got like all of like the little streaming platforms and shit now. Some of my favorite shows, I struggle to watch them, and it's like they're all at my disposal now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm so used to
having to wait.
You got run
having
to the TV.
at
suspense.
this time.
Move.
You watch it at this time. So it's like when I see one of my favorite shows, it's like, damn, nigga, I can't. I'm struggling to watch this shit because I almost got to time this shit.
Yeah.
It's almost a gift and a curse to have it on demand because like when we used to have to wait, that suspense would build up. Like you'd be
Yeah.
looking forward to it all week. Like, oh man, I gotta make sure that I'm home on Tuesday at 9:00 because
Yeah.
power is coming on or whatever is coming on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But now everything is like all you have to do is wait until the next day. Like you said,
Yeah.
you can check it out on your lunch break. So it's like, oh well, I'll just let them all stack up,
Yeah.
and then I'll
Yeah.
binge watch them later.
Yeah.
Hey, I watched Pocahontas. Pocahontas aged kind of well. Pocahontas aged well.
Did it?
Yeah, she was a city girl, but it aged well. She got a sight of that white meat. Woo! She was
You
stalking the
going
shit
to
out
hell.
that nigga.
He was stalking
Oh.
her too.
She was a city girl for real.
Was
She
she-
was waiting to get that thing touched.
Who was worse, Pocahontas or Ariel?
I know that he was gonna say Ariel.
Pocahontas.
You think so?
Pocahontas got a sight of that white meat. Was all over it.
Nigga, Ariel gave up her heritage. She gave up her voice. She gave up everything.
She had a purpose though.
Yeah, but Pocahontas got Kocoum killed.
Right, he lost his whole life.
Okay.
John Smith got
What's that?
John Smith seen that hair flowing in the wind, in the fog and shit. Ooh. Yeah, that savage shit went out the window fast, boy.
Hey, never had no nipples that color.
Woo! Boy, some of that brown meat.
I
Woo!
like it.
Nah, yeah, but Ariel did give up all her shit, but she didn't give up all her shit.
She was literally a princess. I'm a princess. I'm gonna go be a concert.
She was tired of swimming in the sea.
That's wild.
She went to walk.
And it's Haley, the one that's done.
Hey,
Done.
don't do that.
I can't help it.
Don't do that.
I could. Chloe kind of. She taking too many at this point. Too many pictures. Dumbing herself down. But Haley, she just did the eyes, man. It's like hammerhead,
Haley's
man.
she's the more talented
She
one.
has
so
an
gonna
exotic look.
Yeah, like
She's exotic. Stop, you so stupid.
She like a hammerhead shark.
Don't do that.
So every time I see her, just the jaws just done it.
What is wrong with you? We ain't talked about Cutty in like 45 minutes.
I forgot you was even here.
Everything but
Pocahontas, though, that bitch crazy.
Okay. No, she was a city girl for real.
She went
Real
up
bitch,
1,000
give a
points.
fuck about a nigga.
she's supposed to though. That's white
She
man.
sees
Fuck
some
her.
of that white meat. Savages.
Y'all
Come on
crazy.
now.
Hey, Disney movies is fucked up, man.
They really are.
They
When
do
you
got
look,
some hidden
when you go
messages.
back and look at them as adults, it's like, what the?
Like when I was
fuck
watching
I
Beauty
looking
and the
at?
Beast, the candle was like corny as fuck.
You ain't like
No,
me,
he
man?
didn't. No, he wasn't.
Candle was trying to hit things.
What he was trying to? Who he was trying? Oh,
The duster.
the duster.
The candle was trying to get something.
Damn.
But Beauty and the Beast,
was.
it did age well though.
Yeah, Beauty
That
and the
was a
Beast,
really good movie.
Pocahontas.
Yeah, it was. No.
Yeah, it was a really
The
good
only
movie.
one, the movies aged very well.
The animations.
It's the animations are still gold.
For sure.
It's the new shit that's.
Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
What
that's,
is happening?
That's the same way I feel.
Yeah.
Like,
But before you do get out of here, I gotta ask you one question.
for sure.
All the good that you're doing, everything that you're doing, right? Is it formed from guilt?
What's that? Like, what you mean form of good?
Meaning, you got a brother that's down.
Mm-hmm.
You got a brother that's down. You know the unfortunate situation with your parents.
Yeah.
Is all the good you're doing? Is it from a place of guilt?
Nah. Yeah, nah. I think honestly it's from a place of not having the opportunity. You know, I feel like the only reason I'm doing all of this is because I can be just like my brother. I could be in jail right now.
Yeah.
Or I could be just like my parents. You know, I lost both of my parents a month apart.
Jesus.
Like literally like 2 years ago, like a month apart. So it was like you see in their lives, you know, my dad wanted to do so many things, and it was like he's like he did it, but he didn't really do it to his full. He never really believed in himself. And my mom, she was like cool with what she was dealing with. I feel like everybody that I've lost didn't take full advantage of their life. So if I'm free and I'm alive, I want to take every single day to take full advantage of it so that I don't regret nothing.
That's a bar.
I think I just don't want to regret nothing in life.
Yeah.
I don't want to work for a job for 30 years. You know, my mom worked for a very long time. She had a good job. It's not like we was fucked up and nothing, but it was like she didn't follow her dreams. She didn't really, you know what I'm saying? It was like I want to leave something behind to feel like I fulfilled something while I was here. Not just I'm just here living. Because, you know, we're living and die anyway. So if you're going to die, at least leave something behind that people can remember you by.
Dang.
I think that the people I lost, they just didn't really leave nothing behind. And that's kind of like, that can be regretful, and I don't want that regret. So I think learning from their experiences, you know, losing both of my parents, it taught me to grow up. It taught me to be like, you know, things can happen. Life is real. So take advantage of it every single day and never, like, sit down and let, next week's gonna come. Oh, well, I'll just do it next month. I'll do it tomorrow. Do it today.
Absolutely.
Because if you don't do it today, then you could be gone tomorrow, and then you'll never have an opportunity to do it.
What do you think? Obviously, you and your brother took separate roads in life.
Mm-hmm.
What made you not follow his footsteps?
My mother. My mom's been in and out of jail since she's been 15.
Oh, wow.
Since she was 15. So just minor, not like long bids or nothing, but just being in and out, doing that. I seen a lot of I didn't really see a lot of good out of that. And then kind of seeing my brother follow the same footsteps, I'm like, you ain't get lucky at all. Like, you got hit with 16 up front. Your first, that's his first ever charge. He was a murder charge. So it's like, wow, life can really change for you. I think those situations taught me, you either going to spend your life, doing something good, or you're going to spend your life inside of a jail cell.
And I see.
You feel like those are the only two choices?
I felt like at my life, that's all I seen. You know what I'm saying? My mom in and out of jail, and her passing and not really leaving nothing behind. And then my little brother, literally, my little brother's in jail. He's not going to be out till he's 40. You got to think about that. That's 20 years of your life that you have to give to somebody else that you can't make nothing out of.
Right.
Like, he can't do a podcast in jail. He can't, go to celebrity shows and meet celebrities and try to build his name up. He can't build a platform for other people to give them opportunities. I have that ability to do it. So I know that if I act right, I will always have this ability every single day. As long as I'm breathing, I have the ability to wake up, to do my business, to do my job, to impact somebody else, to inspire somebody else. And I know that can be taken away from me. Like, he's been in jail since he was 16. Like, I've been with him in it, through the experience. It's a horrifying experience.
Yeah.
And it's that taught me, I can't play around out here.
That's a fact.
I can't be out here bullshitting, doing bullshit, robbing people, stealing, doing all this extra shit, because your time is so precious. And they'll be so quick. We black. You do anything wrong in the streets, they're going to give you a way harsher sentence than somebody else. You have to know that and identify that. Yeah. So don't put yourself inside of that situation. I feel like we have the ability to, but since the statistics is put up against us anyway, we feel like, well, we're just going to fit the character. And I just don't want to be the character.
Yeah.
I
see that different. You be. I don't know. Y'all be putting out little mini episodes with him talking, which is super super freeing, man. I know. My dad. My dad and my uncles, man, they all did very, very long bids, you know what I'm saying? And you still see, even after all of this time, you still see the effects of it.
Yeah.
So when I seen, the social media with, I don't know if it's you and him.
Yeah.
And he's talking, man. I know how freeing that can be, you know what I mean? But you also you're doing things to collect funds for his case.
Correct.
So, not to pry, but is there any type of light in the tunnel?
Oh yeah.
Where he could be doing less than what he has.
So right now, he's been in jail for 7 years. He has no charges. Never got into a fight. Never pissed off a CEO. Never said anything bad. So we have a lawyer called Robin Lord on his case right now. She's one of the top lawyers in New Jersey. She's $25,000 worth. So, but she said he could possibly get out within the next couple of years, just because he went in there at 16. It's his first charge. He did lose someone significant close to him around that time. 16, your mind isn't fully developed. So there's so many things that she's brought to our attention that she's going to use in the case to, knock off years. The fact that he's been in jail since he's 16 and he ain't never even get a fight with nobody. So you telling me someone who's got a murder case is in jail and never even fought nobody, never cursed out a CEO, never talked back to anybody. He graduated high school in jail.
Wow.
So it's we definitely have a lot of good factors on our side. He has a lot of trades. He's taking trade after trade after trade. He's got certificate after certificate after certificate. So we're looking at within the next couple of years.
Nice.
For sure.
Okay.
I know the whole room's just like, damn.
Yeah.
No,
Wow, I
No,
feel you.
yeah, no. It's crazy, but I think that a lot of us, is unfortunately is something that we can relate to. I think the whole jail system, like you said, it is stacked up against people of color. Black people specifically.
For
I don't want to
sure.
say people of color. Let me correct that. I remember as a child going to visit, with my mother. Like her husband was in prison, and like, can you imagine that experience for a little kid? You have to go in there and there's barbed wire everywhere. There's no touching. All of the inmates have to have jeans on, and like, it's like it's a traumatic experience that that no one should have to go through. But unfortunately, the way that things are stacked up, it's a reality.
Yeah.
Like that is a memory of my childhood, and my mother, she was a straight and arrow type of person or whatever, but the person that she was in love with, he was behind bars. So like, we experienced that as kids going to visit.
I think in my case, it wasn't necessarily going to see my dad in prison. It was leaving. That was the hard part. You know
It's
what I'm
like, damn,
saying?
you're really not coming with me.
So
like, I don't know what you're going through.
yeah, so going there. At first, he was in a minimum. What's it called? Minimum.
Minimum security.
Minimum security, and that wasn't bad. Like, that was cool. You know what I'm saying? I remember the hot chocolate in the little cups with the fucking cars on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Having
Noodles,
to buy the TV dinners.
the noodles and shit.
You
know
can
what I
buy
mean?
him shit like,
They
here,
had
bro,
like
you can
the-
eat this.
They had like
You be like, damn.
They had the Pac-Man in the corner and shit. But it felt like it was so brief, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But by the time, you really got to quote unquote, spend time with him, it was time to go.
Yeah.
It's an hour. It's like
Now-
an hour, 45 minutes, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Now, when he went to, I think the hardest part was when he went to a max. He ended up getting into a lot of trouble and went to a max penitentiary. And that was tough.
Yeah.
Because there is no touching. There is no none of that. It's kind
behind
of
the
like,
glass. Was it
My dad-
behind the glass? Or?
no, we were at a table, but there is no, you couldn't,
Yeah.
I'm on this side, you on this side. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? And that was tough because it's not free, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was so brief. It was like, hi, Dad, how you doing?
I got
Then,
this
my
going on,
mom
I got
and
that
him
going
talking,
on.
and then by that time,
It's-
my dad.
It's tough mentally, just experiencing that as a child and knowing that you're leaving your father there. Like that shit fucks you up. And all you really have to look forward to is like when the people come around and take the pictures and they're like, let's take this family picture, and
Yeah.
when you leave, that's all you got. It's just
Exactly.
that little
Photographer in
Polaroid. Yeah, they got a
Oh,
little
yeah,
Polaroids.
yeah. You can pay for pictures and all that. I think it's like $1 a picture.
Yeah,
or something
it
weird
ain't.
shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it ain't about none.
Only time I've been in jail is when I worked there.
Well, we're talking about prison though.
Yeah.
We ain't talking
Yeah,
about jail. Is
prison.
I worked at
different.
prison. I was working
Oh,
at
okay.
prison.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I would never want to be an inmate.
Never.
Yeah, it's just like
Ever.
I just feel like for us it's so easy. Like they'll hit us with anything and put us in jail.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what makes me like I don't even really like coming out of the crib because I don't know what y'all want to do. I might come up with y'all, get in y'all car. Y'all got coke in y'all car. Now they think I got the coke. Like
Yeah.
So because I just know like it's so many odds against us, we gotta be even more on point with what
Yeah.
we do
Yeah.
on a day-to-day basis, who we're hanging out with, the things that we're doing, even the thoughts we're putting inside of our head. Because our thoughts lead us into action. So if you thinking about doing something bad, eventually you're gonna do it bad.
Yeah.
So
I would say start with not hanging out with niggas that have coke in their car. That's the first way you get around that.
for sure.
I mean, and this is not to say like, of course, we all got homeboys that take penitentiary chances. It's just you gotta be smart about putting yourself in,
Situation.
not putting yourself in that environment,
Yeah.
those situations that you can get caught up. Because unfortunately, the police ain't gonna care that you got a family and shit.
Oh, they definitely don't care.
Oh no.
They don't care if you cry. Trust me, I've never gotten out of a ticket ever.
Never?
Hell no. And I done cried.
You put a kid
Waterworks,
out?
like they don't care.
What?
remember one time I got pulled over right around the corner from my house. He was like, "Well, ma'am, unfortunately, we're gonna have to tell you." I'm like, what?
The worst ones be the black ones.
They are the worst.
Like, nigga,
Yeah, like
The
damn, I thought you was gonna give me a break. Like,
It's like they gotta make an example out of you.
Yeah.
Yep.
When the black ones walk up and they got that military buzz cut,
oh my god.
they just go
already
ahead and give me the
know.
ticket,
Yeah,
fam.
you think you tough.
You one of them 60s.
But that's the ones that been bullied all their life and then they
Yeah.
decide to go and be a fucking officer. It's
Exactly.
Say, dude, but didn't you kill him?
I just think that
Off the street.
I think that we just got to do better with not being inside of those
Those situations,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Trying
yeah.
to avoid them. Just making ourselves separate so that we can be like, look, we not like them. Like even when the security guard came outside as I'm waiting for y'all show, said somebody was complaining. I'm standing outside, not talking to nobody, not touching
I think he's talking about the
nothing.
homeless white dude. I believe. He's
I'm like, yo.
He's like,
But still, for the fact that he came up to me first
Yeah.
and said, "Yo, you got to move around. Somebody's complaining. Well, we think it's you, so you got to move."
So that's for his
And
being.
I'm like, "Yeah."
That's
He didn't
for
even
his
look around nowhere. He came directly to me first and
asking for his
said,
manager.
"Yeah,
Asking
you
for
got to
his-
move
asking for his
around."
green card.
Oh, it's Greek.
Nigga,
Hey.
nigga, are you supposed to be here, nigga? That's what I would say to him.
Before we get out of here,
That's what I would say
before
to
we get
him.
out of here, because I'm looking at the time, we got to get together. We're gonna get together because we got to do a part 2.
Oh yeah, we got to.
We
Yes.
once I found out about the time, it kind of threw me off. But we got to do a part 2. We got to bring you in here because
For
I
sure.
thoroughly enjoyed this. Now before you get out of here, have you received any pushback from the local community because you're not a local?
Yeah, I've definitely experienced that out here. That's why I said earlier, like it's cliques out here. Like you got to try to get in the clique if you want to get in certain things. Like certain things is ran by a clique, and if anybody in that clique do not like you, you are not getting in. And if you are getting in, it's gonna be mad weird. Like and they're gonna make it mad weird for you. So not everybody, but I've definitely experienced it for sure. And I think it's like weird.
Which
Like,
is
I don't know.
ass backwards, because like anywhere else you go, like networking is a huge thing, especially amongst artists.
Yeah.
So to hear that and to for you to experience it, it's like completely opposite of everywhere else. And I think that may have a lot to do with why the Vegas music scene is running in circles.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to network. You have to network. Unfortunately, you got to put all that other gang
Yeah.
stuff and click stuff to the
Yeah.
side if you're making music and you want to
Yeah.
be successful.
Yeah,
And then it's like I feel like a lot of people are mad negative out here. Like I don't know if it's just me, but I follow like a lot of Vegas people and they get up in the morning. You dirty ass motherfuckers ain't doing shit today, bitch. I'm the best nigga. Bro,
Hey, man.
you didn't even brush your teeth yet, my bro. Like you pulled your phone out without even brushing your teeth, and you said all of that, bro. Like I could hear your hot ass breath through the phone.
It's a race to first right now, man. Everybody trying to be first. I think that's the difference. I think when you talk about other cities, most circles are established, so it's
Yeah.
like I don't necessarily. It's not a competition because there's already a infrastructure in place.
Exactly.
Like right now, it's literally the wild wild west. So
Yeah.
everybody trying to race to be first. I think once we get some success that we can sustain, I think that'll change the culture. But
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
That's how I
But
feel
But
sometimes.
they have to network. They have to. They're gonna
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, you gotta
intermingle.
do work with different
There's
people.
no way
You
around
have
it.
to. Like you ain't never ever gonna make it unless you like are able to work with other people. Like if you
I
do
agree.
bad work with one person, they're gonna spread the word, and you're never gonna be able to excel. Like a lot of people the people that have gotten pushback from are obviously people who do shitty ass work. So who cares about you? But it's just the fact
Look
of
directly
like,
into the camera.
yeah, because it's like who cares
about
about you?
Fuck your
But it's
mama,
like
fuck your dogs, fuck your...
it's just the fact of like we want to be entrepreneurs, we
Yeah.
want to be business owners, and then when it comes down to the business, we don't fully commit or we don't fully do what we have to do. And then to me, I'm looking at you like that's why you're still there. You're 40, 30, 25, whatever, and you're running around in circles because you think, okay, I'm going to work with him, but I'm going to bullshit him, and then I'm going to just come back around, and then, when I see you doing something lit again, I'm going to come back around, and I'm going to bullshit you again, and I just don't really know what people directly want. Like, I always tell, like, when I'm talking to our artists, I always say, do you want to be Drake, or do you just want to do this for a hobby? Because to me, there is nothing else. You're either you want to be number one on the charts, or you want to sit at home and you just want to play your music for your homies, and that's it.
Homeboy music.
Like for like y'all podcasts, you either want to be number one on the Apple Podcast list, or you're doing a podcast for fun, and you're just doing it just because you need something to do on Friday nights.
I think you know, for us, man, and even out here, man, you know, the because I guess, you know, they say we're media now.
Yeah.
But I think even the media game is mad gross. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to say when Views started, we was the only ones doing this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And now it's kind of like, man, it's just everybody's like wave riding.
Yeah.
You wait to see who's hot, and then everybody, you know, it's just mad gross. It's not a game that I want to play. I think as far as views go, the number one here thing is content.
For sure.
And I always felt like, as far as content go, we blowing everybody out the water.
For sure.
The rest of the stuff is where we're playing catch up on right now.
Right.
But our content is so good, the rest of the stuff is going to catch up pretty fast.
Right.
And that is the branding.
Right.
You know, being more visual.
Right.
The merchandise, shit like that. Well, you know what I mean? We'll catch up on, but the content we have.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt.
Undeniable.
And that's kind of like where we at now, man. But yeah, so, you know, as far as, you know, the question, and that, you know, that's why I brought it up to you. And like I said, you're not the first person that we brought in here, and we bring up, you know, the so-called Vegas market, and your eyes blow. You know, your eyes like got big. When we bring somebody in here that's homegrown, it's like, you know, it's like a defeated. They look
and I don't know. It just seems like they
look
don't
defeated. But as far as our platform, it's my job. You know, I can't be biased because I'm from here.
Right.
I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's almost if I'm gonna be media, as they call it, I'm obligated to show both sides of the coin.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So as a born and raised, this is my city. It hurts to hear some of this shit. You know, it hurts to hear some of this shit.
Yeah.
This is 3 guests in a row. No bullshit. This is 3 guests in a row that come in here and said damn near the same exact shit. It's like deja vu.
And
right?
And what's crazy is I thought I was gonna buy a house out in Vegas and like build a family up out here. That's the crazy. Like when I moved here, I'm like, bro, Vegas is the spot, bro. I'm here. I'm lit.
Yeah.
What? Y'all got good housing prices. Y'all got legal weed. Y'all don't got a lot of traffic. What?
We used to have
prices.
great housing prices.
Oh
It's
yeah, well,
starting
you
to go
know,
up, but, you know,
inflation,
market,
whatever.
yeah.
But I was like, it's it. And then when I got here, it was like, my biggest thing is the people. Like me and my girl, like we're actually having a battle right now on whether we want to stay, whether we want to leave, whether we want to renew the lease. Because it's like our only drawback is the people. Like we've come across some good people, but it's more majority bad than good. So it's like, okay, I know 5 people, I can call 1. You know, maybe the second one might pick up.
Yeah, I think what's tough is, you know, we're in the environment where this is home. The majority of the people that I'm around are also born and raised here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, this is a great location to you know, raise your kids.
Right.
But for someone that's not out here, like you said, it's not too often you run into people that's born and raised here.
Yeah.
So it's more of a melting pot to you.
Yeah.
So I can see why it could be an ugly experience for someone that's not raised here. What area are you in?
I'm in East Vegas. I'm in Sunrise Manor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm there.
That explains it. That explains a lot. Okay, leave with that next time. So okay.
What's crazy is like where I'm at though. Like the people over there chilling. Like it seems like everybody. Of course, yeah, we do got a bunch of shootings and shit going on. But I feel like my neighbors like. I'm not like, oh, I gotta fucking live next to this guy. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'll go out and wave hi to the neighbors. They'll wave back at me.
Yeah.
But it's like when I'm doing business, that'd be like my biggest drawback.
Yeah.
People don't want to fully do the business, and I'm like, if I'm gonna bring a business out here, I gotta at least love the people that I'm working with.
Yeah. Anything past Pecos is like gross.
I'm learning.
But remember when they thought I remember the rumor was like, remember Arnold Schwarzenegger? They used to say he used to live all the way up Owens. It's like some mansions all the way up Owens.
There's some nice houses on.
Like Owens all the way up past like it's like Los Feliz or something. It's like some mansions all the way up.
Have
Yeah. They say Jamie Foxx used to live up there. Anita Baker.
Have y'all seen the McDonald Ranch Drive?
Yes, I have.
Bitch, I'm trying to live.
Yes,
in
I
that
have.
motherfucker.
I went. You know what? The first I was working over there a couple years ago, and I had just started, and this lady needed some help, and I'll never forget. This is a McDonald Ranch. This lady needed some help, so I'm bringing her. I'm helping her out and shit. And her living room was a basketball gym. No bullshit. The whole house is see-through. Her living room was a basketball gym, and I'm like, "What, y'all gotta be lawyers to live up in here?" She was like, "You gotta be something a little bigger than that."
Damn, a lawyer can't even live up in this mother.
Yeah, cause I know Celine Dion living there.
Yeah.
Celine Dion living there. I think Mike. I heard Mike staying there.
Okay.
But man, it's them different.
I know.
Them different.
I seen them houses. I was like, I could probably deal with living over here. I'd be cool in this little section.
Yeah.
Too far
different.
for me.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, McDonald Ranch from here probably like 40 minutes.
That's too far.
Yeah, or you go up there by Gorman. That's where Snoop was at. Up there by Gorman.
If I had the money, I think I'd buy a house on like the Rancho Alta area.
Oh, Michael Jackson used to stay.
Somewhere over there.
He was standing in the middle of the fucking hood.
That shit is
no one
crazy
knew.
too. I had no idea all of those mansions were right there. I work not too far from there.
Where
And
at?
I'll tell you off the mic.
But Mike,
I'm at the place where the mansion.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson is off of. Michael Jackson was living off of Rancho and Palomino.
Okay.
It's right before Charleston.
Okay.
So like the Smiths and all that shit.
Yeah.
He's living right
And
in
that
the
Smiths
dead
is
smack.
fucking wild.
Like, and you would never even.
I
You
get
would never
nervous
know.
going into that Smith's by myself. Like, I'll be clutching onto my purse,
Yeah.
and it's right around the corner.
But Siegfried and
from
Roy,
freaking-
unless you, I don't even think you didn't even know where they stayed at.
No, I didn't.
Siegfried
I
and
saw it
Roy is
last
on
time.
the
Yeah.
street.
Damn.
They're on
Well, they're-
Owens,
Well,
Vegas Drive.
They've transitioned now. So
Well, yeah, it used to be.
They're out there.
Used to be. But
Used to
Siegfried and
be.
Roy was like right off the fucking street.
Right.
Like they would have like the lions on their fucking gates and shit.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's just
just Vegas, man.
And what's crazy is like I never would have expected Vegas to be this gangster either. Like I
That's-
know
that
Wild
is
Wild
one
West,
of the
but I'm
things.
like,
Yeah.
what? Y'all got more shootings than Philly.
That is
Yeah, it's
the biggest
What?
misconception about Las Vegas. Like, people come out here and they think like it's just like, oh, it's just lights and fun or whatever. But it is dangerous out
Yeah.
here. I had to stop watching the news. I'm not from here originally, so when I first moved out here, like I used to watch the news and I would be so depressed because I'm like, damn. And this was like right down the street, like, and you can't really tell where the dangerous areas are because we were driving over in the Centennial area or like over that way, and like a lot of the shootings were happening over there, and I'm like, well, this looks like a nice area. Like this don't look, in San Diego, you can tell immediately when you're in a bad area. It's like, okay, oh shit,
Stuff is run down.
yeah, let me get up out of there. But out here, it's disguised.
Well, it changed. I think it changed. When,
Facts,
no, it
she ain't
changed
lying.
when I
Really
think when Section 8 expanded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where a lot of homes could be like Section 8. So they would be Section 8 homes in great
Nice
neighborhoods.
Nice neighborhoods.
I'm like, it's beautiful over here.
Yep.
I just died over here. What
Not
Yeah.
no more.
No, but it's still pretty though. Like there's still nice homes, but it's
Yeah. Open them doors.
Crazy. I know.
yeah.
Open that front door. See how nice
I
it
stopped
is.
watching the
And
news.
that's what I can't fathom. Like y'all got these nice ass neighborhoods. Y'all actually got houses in this motherfucker.
Still
Y'all know
brand
that?
new. Yeah.
Y'all don't got shitty ass apartments glued to each other, and there's a
Right.
million motherfuckers around
Yeah.
y'all. Y'all don't got to deal with project buildings and none of that
None
shit.
of that.
We
Y'all
tore them
got
down.
houses.
It's only
tore
when we
them
tore
down.
them down.
Oh,
When we had
There's some
around.
areas that you could tell.
Well,
like,
no. I think I've been in my lifetime. I've probably been in Carrie's Mini Mart 3 times.
Talking about the Quick Mart right there by the trailer park.
The one by MLK.
Oh, you talking about the one on you talking about carrying MLK?
Carrying MLK.
Oh nah, I heard
went in
about MLK.
I went in there probably twice, and I said never again.
Fuck you doing in there?
Oh, with the kids. I think I need to grab something.
Oh, you had the
before
kids
school.
with you.
Yeah, and I was scared. I was
What
like, yeah,
the
that's
fuck
it.
are we doing?
You were definitely at work, and I had the kids.
In McNeil's, depending on the time and day.
Where's McNeil's?
Right down the street on Carrie and Commerce.
Oh, never. I will never stop there. That looks like don't
Fire
fucking
hydrant.
That's the
stop.
Quick Mart. That's the Quick Mart.
Fire
I thought that was me Neil on carrying across the street from the Quick.
McNeil's is Carrie and Commerce.
What's the
The
other?
Quick Mart is on Martin Luther King.
What's that across the street? That's close. I thought that was McNeil's right there.
Across the street from what?
The Quick Mart. Cat according to the MLK building. The old one. I think it's closed now. I thought that was McNeil's.
Nah, McNeil's is down.
They trying to put a banquet hall right there. I
Yeah,
said, we're
alright.
gonna go there.
No, there used to be a club, Tallulah 2. Remember Tallulah? You don't remember Tallulah 2?
I remember Tallulah 2.
Tallulah 2 used to be right there on Carrie and MLK.
No,
Ah,
absolutely not.
shit.
my areas.
Right.
I
No,
buy
you-
anything out here.
my first time going in Dirty Flow, I was terrified.
Dirty Flow. That's the one on Owens.
OH.
Owens and H. The Elks.
Yeah.
The Elks.
Terrified.
I remember coming out here to visit my family.
Nigga, terrified. But that was the only place like a smoker like clean my car, clean the seats, all that shit for like
Immaculate.
$10. Amazing. All he had was a bucket.
Damn.
No bullshit.
I remember coming into town visit. My family had moved out here to Vegas, and they took us to the dirty floor. And they was like, "Yeah, y'all gotta come with us." We got up in there. We was like, what the? This where you gonna take?
It used to be a
I was 18 in there drinking.
Yeah, it used to be a payphone right in the front. Used to be a payphone right in the front. They took it out because it was so many calls to the police from that payphone.
What was the one on Craig? Is that runway 21?
Craig and what?
Nellis.
Oh, that's Death Trap.
What was the name of it?
What?
That's Death Trap. Nope.
Trap.
Barcelona.
The Barcelona.
Mm-mm.
Why my family go to all them?
I'm not even gonna think. I'm not even gonna. I know so many partners that died at that spot.
Oh no.
That one and Craig and Barcelona, and there was another one right across the street from like Manzanita.
That's runway 21, wasn't it?
I don't know what it was called,
Runway. It was runway something.
but one of my he'd have a whew. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, so yeah, man, it can get ugly out here, man.
I know that. Yeah.
Yeah, it can get ugly out here, man. But we got to get you
sure,
to where
man.
you going. But
For
you
sure.
got to come back, man. We got to connect so we can do
Yes.
part 2, and then
Hell yeah.
we because we start reminiscing and.
I know.
We start
Hell
this.
yeah.
This is
That
probably
rabbit hole.
I'm
Yeah.
learning the game though. I need to know where not. Nah. Okay, so Nellis,
Get off the
Owens,
east side.
Craig, just stay away from them motherfuckers. Anybody invite me, I'm
Get
like, hell
off the
no.
east side. Just know that.
Shit, Eagle Trace is right across the street from the Air Force Base.
Oh damn.
But they get all of their money from the front. Like the front is where all the 1-bedroom apartments at.
All right.
It looks amazing. You got the little gym.
It's by the
Yeah,
pool.
The gym, the pool, all the little 1-bedrooms all quiet. Nigga, you go around that roundabout. Niggas all rack back there. Nigga like, what the fuck is this? You got the police lights, all of the cameras and shit. Oh, man, it's all bad.
Nellis Oasis over there.
I
Las
already
Vegas.
know.
I love it. I love it here though.
I do too.
I
That's
love
one
it.
thing. Like it after
The barbecue spot with.
You the only nigga I
stupid.
know ate there. You the only nigga I know ate there.
It was nasty.
What?
You the only nigga I
It's
know.
them
ate
the
there.
only. I knew it was fucked up when you go around the drive through and they give you a menu. Like, drive through thing, though?
I say I always tell.
You should have pulled off, bro. You should have pulled off.
I always tell people give it at least a year out here, and then you'll be able to tell
But now
whether or not.
I
love it here though.
I
Like,
really
this is
feel
home.
bad. I really feel bad for those that's moving out here now, because the one thing that scares me is it's gonna turn to California soon.
That's what everybody's saying, that this is the new LA.
It's gonna be.
They're gonna make it that.
It's gonna be.
Please don't.
Not prices.
Yeah.
Prices. But
Yeah, man.
where can they find you at, man?
You could follow my website, theofficialcutty.com. You can find all of my social media on there, my Twitter, my Facebook, and my Instagram. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at theofficialcutty. CUTTY. There we go.
All right, man. This is just what we do, man. Sometimes you just come in here and then you just fall.
I love it though, man. We here, you know what I'm
we just have a
saying?
fucking conversation, man.
I wish I ain't had to go, but
yeah. But part 2, man, we gonna get together,
sure.
man. We gonna get a date. Where can they find y'all at?
Twitter and Instagram, Young Al Bundy, YUNG_Al_Bundy.
Twitter and Instagram, Shayna_Candy. That's SHAYNA_KANDII. And my podcast, SPSM_podcast. Sweatpants and stretch marks.
Yeah, man. Y'all had us on Go check us out, man. We was just on there. They had my boy in the hot seat.
I'm gonna have to bring my girl to your joint. She a vegan chef.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So y'all can talk it out.
Yes.
Do y'all little girl talk or whatever.
Yes, we
For
would
sure.
love that. Okay.
So
Vegan chef. Yes, bring her on. Don't listen to him.
Hey, that shit
don't
sound
listen
good
to
as a
him. Don't listen to him.
motherfucker. She a vegan chef?
yeah, her shit fire too. Her shit hella fire.
All right.
It'll turn you vegan. I don't wanna put y'all there. I know everybody be like, I ain't never going vegan.
No,
we try
actually,
it, motherfucker. You gonna try? You gonna be like,
we
damn.
actually did it.
Yeah.
We actually did it for like 90 days.
She make vegan tacos.
Hell yeah. She got a vegan steak gyro.
You know what? Okay.
Y'all
need
ain't
to
never
hook up
heard of
with her.
that, did y'all?
We need to hook up with her.
Yeah.
You can find the podcast on Twitter at Views from the 7, on Instagram at Views from the _7, and on Facebook at Views from the 7. You can follow me on Twitter at Just Call Me Spence. That's JUS Call Me Spence, SPENC. And we'll be back for part 2 later on.
That's right.
All right, y'all. We up out of here. Peace.
Yep.